Morning. Welcome to Reaper Suburban Homestead. I'm your boy Reaper. It is Thursday. Take care of things Thursday on the stream. Um, it is 61 degrees. The high today is supposed to be 83, 81, 83, 83, and the low is supposed to be 61. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. We have some. I wish I knew the names of these flowers. Those are zinnia. Um, these are some flowers that Denise has planted. Denise is in the Queen planet. They're starting to get hardened off. They've been inside under the light on the heat mat. Now they're out here and gonna catch to the edge. So they can get a little bit of sun. My bad, moving my feet. Gonna get a little bit of sun if the sun pokes through. It's a cloudy, foggy day, so honestly, they probably won't get much sun. So this is a great day to start hardening off your plants when it's cloudy. I'm checking out everything. Yesterday I sprayed everything. I treated everything with compost tea, and I actually had some left over, so I put it in the sprayer and sprayed the leaves as well. Everything's looking good. I hear that. Look at that lemon balm. All right. I have my tea in my hand today. Today's tea is a bit of a mixture. It's more for the effects than for the taste. Honey chai, turmeric vitality, overall health, lemon, sweet lemon, everyday immune, supports immune function, roasted dandelion, more digestive issue. Well, not issue, but takes care of digestion, aids in digestion. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I can go ahead and tell you what we're gonna do today. We are we're going to treat the ants, and we're probably also going to try to we're gonna treat the ants first, and then we're gonna see if we have time for me to make some transplants. We're gonna start not transplant, some cuttings. Try to get some cuttings rooted. We're gonna try that today. The only thing I'm thinking about now is get the soap, share that, and then we're gonna let's see. Let's grab the water. What I'm struggling with is, do I really want to use city water anywhere near my plants? I'm gonna be for real. I hate to act like that, but considering I've taken the time to spray things with compost tea and it's to build the bacteria and fungi in the soil, I don't really want to use chemicals from the city water near that. So I'm gonna grab that water hose that y'all looking at there, and we're gonna fill up the. You know what? We're gonna halfway fill this up, and I'll walk that out there. Hopefully that's all right. While that's halfway filling, we just kind of walk around. I just walk around. It's not gonna be quick. I don't think. Compost, worm compost that I'm letting dry out. So I'm trying to get that being revitalized. I do not know why this particular mint is looking so bad. I don't know, maybe I try taking a picture of the leaves and see if I can get it to tell me what's going on. I thought it was just damage from when we got cold. But we'll see. Everything else is looking well. Sweet 100 tomato, cucumbers and stuff. They need some nice light green. Another Roma tomato. Lucy. Looking good with a new hair a new haircut growing out. Some more melons and things. Squash, beets, celery, salads. Unknown tomatoes. Let's go. Let's see if that thing is halfway filled up. No, not yet. Got a little time. Guess I don't really mind if it gets overfilled over half. I just empty. I would just empty the other. What I don't want to walk down there with one hand. I put it in there. All right, all right. Pretty soon it's gonna be time. I say pretty soon. Today, tomorrow, will be time to get ready for the farmers market. I'll be making my selections, treating them with neem oil to make sure they all good to go. Test. Look at the only one I think gonna do. Hey, broccoli, Mr. Broccoli Head. Hey, Reaper, how you doing? I'm good, bro. Thanks for asking. Roast tomatoes are getting tall. Or one of them's getting tall. Well, they're all getting tall. Now, these are Roma, not too tall yet. You know, my collard green. I think that's a collard green. It looks like that one. So with this one, I don't know if I mistakenly put the collard green where the kale was, or sometimes seeds get mixed up. It doesn't happen often. Look at that lettuce though. Lettuce looking. Oh, I was about to eat a piece of that lettuce. Boy, I sprayed that stuff with compost. I don't want to eat that right now. I have to wash it. But everything's looking good. Yes, this the pollinator bed. We're gonna fill this bed out with everything, honestly. Flowers, herbs, anything, yeah, anything that hopefully brings that has a flower. Broccoli and stuff. Let's go take this thing. You know, should have been making better use of. Let's see what this thing look like. We're gonna call that enough. Hey, no, don't waste the good stuff. All right. Now let's see. Can I walk out here carrying this and carrying this? Can I? Can I? Like a spirit too. I have to. We check the weather to see if it's supposed to rain. Need to move that worm down. Don't want it to get rained in. I'm trying to get it to dry up. We gonna go ahead and walk out here. And some water. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired, boss. I'm so tired. So we'll go ahead and mix this up. I mean, it ain't nothing special. All right. Then we'll give it a little bit of this here. It's always sticks in the jar. Why? Because it's like 23 palm seeds. So we'll grab this stick. Get that a stir. Oh, y'all would like to see that one. My bad. All right. Now we're going to literally poke the nest. Wake up. Wake up and now. Wake up and now. And the reason I do this is because this is a contact solution, basically. I think I've explained that before. The dishwashing liquids dry out their exoskeleton. So I think I remember to move my feet. That's gonna be cool. That's it. Hey, Mr. Ants. Hey, Miss Ants. All these ants are female, like bees, except for the drones. Wait, I think ants have drones like bees do. The trick is to try to wet the queen. That's the trick. Also, with me poking holes in this, try to also open up their tunnel system so this water can find its way throughout the nest. Hopefully, it found the queen. But that's all we can do for that. We'll grab. Back in like this. There was another one. I think over here. I don't know why I ain't bringing this stick. Don't see any activity. Might have got the queen. Oh, see a few ants right there. Okay. Now with the ants, now it could be just a thing of they're dying out because the queen has died and all of them hadn't died yet, or I didn't get the queen the first time. All right. As soon as I step away from this to look that stick, it's gonna tip over. Hopefully not. Hope everybody's having a great morning. If I hadn't said, not as pretty of a day as it was yesterday. Cloudy days have their place too in the garden. Good days for transplanting things. Good days for making cuttings since the heat won't be relentless. The sun won't be relentless. See a few little people moving around here. We're gonna go ahead and treat all y'all. We don't want y'all to feel left out. Everybody get some of that juice for the party. All right. Now, I want to say there was, I think there was a bed of ants and the blackberries as well. Right there and take care of that. And then we'll try to get a couple of, try to create a couple of mint transplants. Now those mint transplants won't be ready this week, 2 to 3 weeks. I hope they're ready in 2 weeks. They definitely be ready. Wake up, babies. What's good, Tori? Hope you're having a great morning. Appreciate you for joining me on the stream this morning. Watching me play with ants. See if I'm gonna get bit by ants. Water. Let me put this camera down. Oh, what we got? I'm telling you, that's a great morning, ain't it? Let's go. Boy, I used to love when teachers cancel class in college. We gave them that 15-minute rule. Don't be late. Don't be late. That's how they did us, right? 15 minutes, you ain't showing up, we walking out. We gonna create a roll, sign that joint, leave it on your desk, walk out. Let you know we did our part. Just a little bit of this. All right. I guess I'll go ahead and grab you guys back. See what time I have. Dan walks. There you go. Now you got some instructions. We're gonna treat these. Y'all would love to see that. I'm a horrible cameraman. We're gonna get us another dose. A lot of ants right here. I wanna make sure they get their chance to get their due diligence. Come on, get in there. Get your this side. Why? I don't know. Closer. All right, go get this mix. Now I would just mix it up in this barrel. In this container. I don't want to take the time to wash out all the dishwashing soap residue. It's not like it's bad, but I don't want it to. Let's see what we got. Oh, they move quick, bro. I think this was the last set of ants that I saw. You can kind of tell when the ants start to move out, the ground starts to look totally different. When the ants live in there, the ground looks soft and happy. But when they leave, bruh, it dries out and becomes ugly and Grass has to grow again, yada yada and what yada. All right, that's done. Let's go do something else fun. Wait, let me get these legs out of the way before I trip on down. So. Oh yeah, soapy water kills ants. Soapy water kills a lot of insects. Period. It has to do with the soap in their exoskeleton. I think the soap dries out their exoskeleton, which pretty much, is their protection against the world, and it kills them. Same thing with like wasp and stuff. You want to get rid of a wasp nest? Wait till the sun goes down so they're all back at the nest. Get your bowl of water, dishwashing liquid, mix it up, walk directly under the nest, toss it straight on. That sounds scary. Yeah, gas will work too. Oh yeah, gas definitely works on ants. Yeah, even if you don't set them on fire, gas will definitely work. But the thing with gas is gonna kill the grass as well. So you try not to use gas, and that's expensive. It's expensive. As my niece would say, it's expensive. All right, what I'm doing now is setting them a spot. It's my little work area, right? Got my little knife, got some cups. All right, now the only thing we're missing now, let's go get something to cut on. Boom, boom, boom. You're coming with me. What we're finna do today? Finna make some transplants. I mean, finna make some. I keep saying transplants. That's what I've been doing lately. We are about to make. We're about to propagate this mint. We're finna make some baby mints. That's fine. How much time we got? We got 10 minutes. So got 10 to 15 minutes. We good. Let me put this down. Let me. I am actually looking for something. Fuck, just move it back. I want y'all to be close, but I also want you to be able to see what's going on. Y'all know I ain't satisfied with it. Oh, we gonna make that. All right, but yeah, try it out. Try some soap and water out with some inks and see how that works. Now, like I said, this is a contact. It's a contact insecticide. I guess you can call it that. So it has to make contact with the ants in order to kill it. So you basically want to flood the mound with soapy water and hope that the soapy water makes it down through one of the chambers to where the queen is, and then where you can kill the queen. But once you kill the queen, you kill a hive. You kill a colony. It's a bit slow going because it's a few thousands or possibly a lot of thousands of ants. But then they'll eventually die out if the queen is not there to replenish the ranks. So we're gonna do this. I think we can get. You know what? We'll start with like 2 or 3. All right, and all I do is real simple. Pick my sword. I get this cup in this container, already pre-mixed, made, ready to go. And all I do is see it, it's different. Press slightly, not hard. Even it up. That's all I'm doing. I don't know what everybody else does. That's how I do it. So that's ready to go. Like I said, we're gonna do this 3 times and see what it look like in time. This is not different. I'm gonna try to get the camera in and explain how this works, and then what I want you guys to try to do is try it for yourself. This works with a lot of different types of plants, mints, um, lemon balm, a lot of herbs. It works for a lot of things. My thing is to just try. As your plants get bigger, you may want to prune, and then you may be able to take what you learn here to try to get a soft. This is called a softwood cut. This would be a softwood cut because the material is soft. What I'm doing with Lucy, with the air layering, it's more of a hardwood thing. Can't call it a hardwood cutting. It's a hardwood air layer. All right, all right, and all right. And we didn't get water, but we'll get some. Right. Now we got that. We have some pruning shears. You should clean these. I'm not today. It's just I'm not. All right. let's go. I'm gonna put it. Show y'all what I got going on. All right, now this is a what is apple mint? Is it apple mint? Apple mint, right? Beautiful little mint. It's growing well. So what we're gonna do is propagate some of these ends. See right here. Now here's what I'm doing. Right. This is what I'm planning on doing. I'm gonna cut this one right here, not above these two leaves, right? And what that does is give me this leaf node, this interjunction here where the leaves are growing. Roots are going to come from the usually in most plants from the junction where leaves grow out at. So let's go ahead and demonstrate that. We're just gonna cut it right here above this one. Pick this up, and here's my cutting. Now my cutting, I'm gonna remove the bottom two leaves. All right. Now, if you have enough of those, that's what you'll make your tea out of. All right. And now these remaining leaves, I'm gonna cut in half. Why? Because I've just taken the root, I've taken away the plant eats via the roots. I've taken that away from it. So it now has to find a new way to provide nourishment for itself as well as try to regrow roots, right? Now the new roots, like I said, that's gonna grow are gonna grow from out of this area. So we'll shorten this up when it comes time, but we want to reduce the surface area of the leaves by half because, like I told you before, a leaf is like a solar panel for a plant, right? But that solar panel also requires maintenance. So part of the energy that the plant creates has to go to maintaining the leaves in order for the leaves to gather more energy for the plant. So it's a trade-off. But because this doesn't have roots, it really can't support that much leaf. So I removed the leaf. And it also helps to see when new growth happens. The new growth happens, it won't be cut in half, right? Are those tea leaves? No, these are mint leaves, apple mint. And then we're gonna cut this right back there. And we're gonna drop that in the soil. Bam, and I made a cutting. Keep this somewhere where it has some decent humidity because it doesn't it's gonna be slow going about drawing up nutrients through the stem. It can, but it's gonna be slow. So keeping the humidity up will keep the leaves in a nice position to stay. Yeah, keep the leaves in a nice warm position so it can grow roots easy. Less stress on it while trying to recreate roots. All I do then is I just now if you had some rooting hormone, this will be the time where you're dipping in your rooting hormone. I don't use the rooting hormone. I just go broke, poke your little hole, pop your little cut in there, press them in, burn them up. Now I do use a lot of pressure when I'm doing this part. Um, I can't say yeah, and I just don't want my plants to fall over. So yes, I press them down well. Now that it creates a little bit of compaction. It may make it a little bit tougher for the roots to move. But this is Reaper Suburban Homestead. This ain't for the faint heart. You get it how you live, or you don't. You get it how you live, or you become food for next year. You become food for next year. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't no threats around here. Now, what I would do is, me personally, I would water this in with a half strength solution of fish emulsion. So that's like 1 tablespoon of gallon for me. That's what I would do. And I would water this in. And normally I would put them under a dome, put them under something that's gonna hold the humidity in. The sun's not. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what we're gonna do with it. We're gonna put them somewhere. So now that I've demonstrated that once, right? So I'm gonna just grab this and put in a little work right here. Let me finish these two. Now I can take another cutting on that same branch if I wanted to. It'll just be further down. The leaf node at the top will be the new top. This will be the part that'll be on the ground, and I will cut it at the next leaf node. So I always kind of say three. The top one or two, depending on how far apart they are, I leave. All right. So the top one I want, the next leaf node is where it's gonna go into the ground. So I will cut above the third, if that makes sense. I'm not gonna cut this one down back that far because it has a lot of top growth. We're just gonna grab the top growth. Now you can take all your cuttings at one time and then start trying to actually plant them up. I just say just be mindful of the plant and the weather. When it's hot, they don't. When you cut them, they'll start to wilt pretty quickly. I just trying to make sure, trying to see what's going on in the chat. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cut these leaves. All right, shorten up the stem. Bang, poke a little hole. Drop a little plant, drop a little cutting. 2 weeks it'll become a plant. And we're gonna watch this thing. You know what I'm saying? Tune in to the next adventure of We're Growing Cuttings. I also took some lemon balm because I did them off stream, and have those going. I did that Monday, Tuesday. All right. Let's see. This one's looking good. Move on to the next one. This is not a very time consuming process at all. It's a bit monotonous because you're doing the same thing over and over. But now for me, I'm trying to make my cuttings coming down from the top. I'm trying to get as many cuttings from one piece of material as possible. All right. So with this one, we'll cut this right here. No, you fall down. You fall down. You same thing. All right. I'm gonna show you on this one. Try to show you. You can pick that node because that's the place on the plant that has undifferentiated cells. They can become leaves, they can become branches, they can become roots, right? And we're gonna see if we can get on camera where this thing has started to pop out little side shoots. Yeah, no, son. Can be rotated, rotated. Indeed, indeed, indeed. That's too small, but there it's like right in between that branch I cut in the main stem. It's a little no, I can't focus. That's too close. You're too close. Probably because I'm in the way. Damn. But it's growth right between. It's hard to see. It's hard to point out. But that's where the new branches were starting to grow. So that's where the new leaves will start to grow. Infinite mint leaf head. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Infinite mint. I mean, two leaves. Most plants are like can't say a lot of vegetable plants are like that, but tomatoes definitely are. Tomatoes grow what they call suckers from those same little places, the internode between the branch and the main stem. Now, if you let those grow out a little bit, you can pop those off and pop them in some water or some wet soil and give them a little bit, and they'll grow roots. Tomatoes are one of the plants that will grow roots along its entire stem. If your tomato falls over and touches the ground for too long, it will start to put out roots right there where it's touching the ground. I've had that happen before. Go out of town, storm blew a plant over. Was out of town for a week, came back, tried to pull it up, and it was attached to the ground. I started to break it apart, pull it up, and I just left it. This is kind of a lot of leaf material, but we're gonna see how this work out though, right? And practice and play around with different size cuttings and see how they work out for you. See if bigger cuttings are more strong, or what's the word I'm looking for? Are more likely to root than smaller, or vice versa. Different plants will behave differently. And I hope you guys try this. I mean, part of me doing this is teaching self sustainability. If I can always provide for myself, or I have to know how to provide for myself, well then I'm self sustainable. You get you a few plants and you can keep them alive and be able to propagate them when needed, you win it. Now, but I can't tell you what though. It's mint. I sprayed all this mint with a compost tea, so I'm gonna go wash it. See how much I have when I'm finished. Posting the collection of tea. But we just took some cuttings. We just made 3 little apple mint cuttings, and I see at least 3 more. Actually, that long one, I think I'm on one, two. I think I might get it again just to kind of keep the canopy at about an even height. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the canopy to be about right up in there. So I'm probably gonna take off all the material above my head, right? And we're gonna try to make cuttings out of it. So I see another 3 to 6 maybe. But that's cool. Now we got a few more minutes. Yay, man. We're gonna call that fat, bruh. It's saying like I want to make my streams longer, but let's keep it real. 30 minutes is short. Keep drive to work. Get to listen to some wholesome to some wholesome geek comedy while playing some plants. Uh, appreciate everybody for showing up. I'm pretty sure it's that time, right? Yeah, it's that time. I'm glad everybody showed up, man. I really do appreciate it. I'm one time in the garden. That's my thing. Let's look at these beats. Let's see what these beats. I transplant these beats. See how my beats just laying down. And you look so sad. Now, when it's part of the transplant shot. It may take a couple of days to 2 weeks, honestly, or maybe 3. for them to stand up and start back growing, if they will grow. Some of them may not make it. That one right there. You know what I'm saying? But that's just part of it. Same thing here. I just transplanted all these, and they're starting to stand up. So that's good. The carrots are looking good. Now, you're not supposed to transplant carrots. So we don't actually get carrots out of there. Not surprised. Celery is my first time growing, so we'll see what's popping with that. Same thing with beets, actually. Never grown beets before, but we'll see. I like the juice beets. Juice beets, beets taste like dirt. I mean, they have an earthy taste. Boy, I forgot to comb that beard too. Too late now. Beets are have a really earthy taste. They're really good for you. I wish I knew what elements, antioxidants, and everything else, minerals, whatever, were in beets. I don't know. I know they're good for you, and I just like the earthy taste. Mixing that earthy taste with like some carrots, some grapes, and some like envy apples or whatever your favorite apple is. Pretty good. Anyway, let me quit rambling. Appreciate everybody for showing up. Y'all already know how this goes, right? Create more than you consume. And y'all don't have, you don't have to suck at this because I do. Y'all have a good one, all right? Peace.